So, it's been a rough month, rough couple weeks, I'll tell you. My father, he used to say something along the lines of, you don't have bad days, you have days that build character, you know? He said a lot of things. But, so my mom, she died just recently. We had the funeral on Wednesday. And my dad, he died prior. But we waited to bury him so they could be together. It wasn't for a religious or romantic notion. It was just that we could only afford one trash can. Also, I was thinking about this. Do you think if homeless people just like folded their trash a little bit, took care of their space a little bit better, they'd feel better about themselves? Maybe get out of that rut, you know? It's like, how long does it take to fix that squeaky wheel in the shopping cart, really? Yeah. On top of all that, though, my girlfriend and I guess my ex-girlfriend technically now, we just broke up recently. It's all right, we were adults about it, professional leaving, you know? Put my 2 weeks notice in. It did get a little awkward though when she asked me to train the new guy. Speaking of relationships, the internet has changed the way that we communicate, the way that we relate to each other. Everything moves so quickly. Memes, memetics. I mean, you might have seen this in your algorithm or this on your newsfeed. It's like, only 90s kids remember this, or if you remember this, you had a great childhood, right? I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't remember shit about my childhood. My uncle, he thinks that that's great. Oh, it's a little dark. Let's lighten it up a bit. Here's a new twist on an old classic. You ready? Just found this out. Did you know you can tell the sex of an ant simply by throwing it in water? Fuck you not, dead ass. Take an ant, you throw it in water, Kobe. If it sinks, girl ant. But if it floats, boy ant. Now. If it spontaneously combusts into flames and or disappoints its father, it might be flamboyant. Here's something else I found out through my own research and development. My boots on the pavement. My experience is that you can tell how good the sex is with my aunt simply by having sex with her. My uncle did not think that was great, and I think he needs to work on his jealousy issues. So, you know, my dad did used to say a lot of things. And one of the things he used to say was, look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. And he started going insane in his older years, and you know, he lost his practice. We were losing the house. Times were tough. It was in one pocket, out the other to keep the heat on. And you know, I came home one time and he was cooking like steak and lobsters, and he was a great cook. But I walked in the house and I said, Dad, where did you get all this? Like, where'd the money come from? And he goes, what, you're too good? You're too good for steak and lobster? Look what you made me do. Fine. Look what you made me do. Knocks it all off the fucking stove. He goes, fine. We'll eat boots. He proceeds to take off his work boots and put them on the stove. Look what you made me do. And you know, I gotta tell you, fucking that guy. Perfect medium rare boot. He's fucking... Just glad he didn't knock off the Hollandaise. But so when my dad was dying, like I got the call from the hospice, and I got there, and it was almost magical. It was like he waited for me a little bit. Like he opened his eyes, he held my hand, and he passed. And I sat there in the room, waiting for my mom and my brother to get there. And they did. And my brother and I, we embraced, and we were crying, we were hugging, we were talking. He's like, fuck, it's finally